Hello, everybody, and welcome to another BeybladeX update video. Update? I don't really think news. I guess. Uh, no, it all works. Yeah, anything I could call this could work. We got the weights for everything, and I know I have the post I made recently, up where I kind of just do this to consolidate everything if I want to use a bunch of images for a video. Uh, just because I'm lazy. But as you can see, we got some good ones, and by that I mean good one, and then we got some bad ones. But let me honestly just start in like a meh part. So Golem Rock 160 UN was our spoiled, pretty much our only January release, it seems, which is cool. Uh, honestly, I'm thinking in January we're probably gonna start getting spoilers on what CX is. If not that, maybe February's release will start like hinting in Koro at least on what CX is. But I'm sure here soon we'll get a proper leak of what CX is gonna be like. So be on watch out for that. I will do my best to give that news immediately. But someone got their hand on Impact Drake, and on the back of Impact Drake shows that it is definitely Golem Rock, and that it. I'm assuming that what is right here is what they're talking about in this, but they did say that it specifies that it specializes in exclusively counterattacking, which I think is what like Knight Lance was supposed to do. I have more trust that it's actually going to be good at it this time because it does have like the whole 160 UN thing. We still don't know what UN is. We still don't have a proper angle of what UN and look at UN, but we know 160 is more of an attack type thing. So maybe it actually will be good for counterattacking. Knock into it, and then that ratchet gets facing towards you, all the weight shifts towards it, and then it beats your ass. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe don't trust the guy in the Garfield fit. I'm just saying. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But yeah, no, outside of Golem Rock, what I'm really interested in talking about here, let's get the disappointing one out of the way. I know everyone was kind of, or at least if you were saying you were kind of hoping for this because you didn't want another Wizard Rod, but if you were financially conscious and no, sorry, financially stupid, and you already bought four of them like me, and kind of wanted Ghost Circle to be good, because it's not gonna be now, because it's officially the lightest BeybladeX blade, which doesn't really matter, but in the long run, I'm sure someone will use it out there, but it's actually the lightest one. They went and took the Ghost gimmick, I think, a little far, which is a little annoying. So ironically now, Ghost Circle is the one bay you don't want to pull in it, unless you don't get the other ones that have 080. Because really, the only thing that's cool about Ghost Circle's pack now is that it has 080, and there's a chance to get Elevate, and I guess Cyclone isn't that common of a bit, but you could just buy another Dragoon. And since Dragoon's still the only source of left spinners and Cyclone, I believe, still, and left spinning launchers, you might have to buy a spare here or there. It just makes this entire thing annoying for me and a lot of other people just because, I bought four. I'm just doing it for the Beyblade points at this point. For another chance of maybe getting Aero Pegasus. Probably not. I'm going to be honest. The rates are still garbage on that. But after that, and this isn't really that. Oh, spoilers. Sorry. 28.3 for JCL Shield. We weren't expecting it to be good. We were hoping it would be good. We were hoping maybe JCL Shield will actually be the defense type of defense types, even though it's an X over Bay. They aren't taking these X over Bay seriously. Because, it's like Homage Bay was Black Shell, or yeah, I think that's what it was called. And that was kind of shit. And now we have Draciel Shield, or whatever the fuck it's called. And it's still kind of shit. Which is, whatever. And we weren't expecting it to be that great. And honestly, if you really like this, it looks cool. Honestly, out of all of the Bakuten shoot bays, I would suggest if you're going to get one, it would be this one because it comes with 760, which has only come on Leon Crest in the past, who is definitely the better defense type Bay. So I would get it on that, but this also comes with Dot, so you get 2 defensive parts and this quote-unquote defensive Bay, but it's not going to be able to take a hit from anything strong. I've personally been thinking about whenever I play with friends, because we do get together every now and then, maybe every now and then have a lower ranked little tournament between ourselves where we take the lighter bays and give them a shot, pretend like Wizard Rod doesn't exist. And other really meta bays, because it can be draining. But speaking of meta, the only really good bay, like actually really good bay out of all of them, is Impact Drake. Impact Drake was gotten early, obviously like the other two, and it seems specifically Impact Drake is the GOAT. He's the good one. Overall, we still don't know. They might have given some comments in this video that I mean, shout out to them on whether it's actually good or not, like the rubber and everything, the shape, the balance, but like, because like that's what really matters, is if it's balanced and stuff and all that. Because like if it's not balanced, it's not gonna be useful, quite literally, at all. Like I remember, I think it was Cobalt Drake when it first came out, and still has balance issues, and that's not good. It's the bay is just not balanced right, and it does not have stamina for shit. But we don't know about that for this. It could be good, and we still don't know what sort of rubber it is, and we'll figure that out for sure once people start fucking talking about it. And whether it's hard rubber or soft rubber. From what I can understand, hard rubber will allow you to get some good attacks in, hit hard as fuck. And then soft rubber, you'll be able to take hits better, and you'll be able to possibly spin steel in a way, only with stuff like Dragoon. And honestly, if this ends up being specifically a Dragoon counter, then it's going on my team. Honestly, in the next tournament, I can't go to we have a tournament in my area on the 19th. I'm not going. It's my mother's birthday. I'll be doing that. I'll be having fun with that. But in the tournament after that, I'm definitely bringing Drake, no matter what. And once I use him, I'm gonna be using him a lot. I may get a spare. I mean, low rush is also a thing, so I'll probably want to get a spare so I can have low rush on Impact Drake and whatever I want to switch him out with every now and then. Maybe I'll use Phoenix. Who knows? But Drake is definitely the one you should buy out of all of them. And I think out of everything, Drake and then Golem Rock, when that finally gets out for pre-order and we actually physically see it, I'm sure that's going to be a must-buy. Maybe just for UN. I mean, really, out of all of this, you could buy Drake for just low rush 2. Both of them are going to definitely be bit mainly, but this does Impact Drake. The blade's looking good, and even if it does end up disappointing, it also comes with 960, and you can never have too many of those, so you know that's cool. But yeah, no, I thought I'd talk about this and show this to y'all because it's coming out here in 2 days, or I guess I'll probably post this tomorrow, so one day. But outside of that, yeah, no, they're coming up, so you gotta get ready. You gotta make your decisions. If you haven't pre-ordered before, personally, I would suggest only pre-ordering Drake, maybe 1 or 2, honestly, 2. Maybe if you want to keep one unopened, or honestly, if you might want to spare if the rubber's soft, it's gonna very fast wear it down very fast. I don't know why I phrased it like that, but yeah, no. If you all want to talk about this more, I would love to have a conversation with y'all in the comments, or maybe on one of my socials. I love talking about Beyblade. I'm obsessed, really. If you couldn't tell, I'm making a YouTube video about it, so I think I may have a problem or two. And go ahead and ring that notification bell if you want to see when another video comes out. Like, subscribe, and y'all have a great day.